this week than in my mobile command center. My schedule has been so crazy. I haven't been able to get with anybody to record an interview podcast episode. But I wanted to let you guys know that I have a lot of amazing guests coming up. And the one guest is, well, it's a couple, and they've been together for over 30 years. And they're in their 30s, or excuse me, in their 40s, sorry. They've been together for over 30 years, but they're in their 40s. And an amazing couple that have really just beaten the odds of teenage marriage and pregnancy. So make sure you tune in for that. That's one episode. Another episode I have is this lady that is dear to my heart. I met her through work as co-workers, and then we became best of friends. And she's actually had some health issues that went on, but I'll tell you what, she is a strong lady, and I can't wait to hear her story and let you guys know about our friendship. It's awesome. And then I have another guest who is an amazing lady. She has her own business in downtown Grove City. It's a little boutique. Her episode's going to be a little bit different. I'm really excited to do it because, like I said, it's just going to be a different type of episode. It's not going to be quite of a one-on-one interview. So you make sure you tune in for that one because I'm excited to do that one. It's just a little bit different than our normal interview. Then I have another lineup of a lady or I should say an organization that helps underprivileged children, mainly if they don't have a bed to sleep on, if family's been struggling, maybe had a fire, or just don't have the means to do it. They go out and get donations and stuff and get these beds and mattresses and the sheets and the blankets and whatever else they would need for that, so that these children aren't sleeping on the floors. Can't wait to do that episode and just bring a little bit more, just bring light to that, so that you guys could hopefully help out with that. Another person I have, and excited about this one, she reached out to me. She has a bakery, and I'll tell you what, her story is so inspiring. And I'll just give you a little thing, is she had an oven that she started out on that she bungee corded, and that's how she got her business going. And now it's a global enterprise, I guess you want to say. And one of the things that I'm so excited about of it is, if you're a Kiss fan, and back in the 80s, anyways, Gene Simmons, from what I read, and I hope I'm telling this right, Allie, but Gene Simmons actually bought some cookies from her. How exciting. So can't wait to hear that story. So make sure you tune in for those episodes. And like I said, my schedule has been so crazy. I just haven't been able to get together with these amazing people to do these interviews. But I am so looking forward to meeting each one of them and having their stories be told. I'm sure one of these stories is going to make your day. So I know they all will mine. One of the things I had to do today, or not that I had to do, that I had the privilege of doing, I should say, was I was a mystery reader at my grandson's school. And it meant the world to me. What they do is you sign up for the mystery reader, and you give 3 clues, and then the teacher gives those 3 clues, and the students have to guess who their mystery reader is. And like I said today, I had the privilege of being the mystery reader in my grandson's classroom, and these children were so fun. I read the book Busby. Have you guys heard of the book Busby? Well, it's about a cat that the mother says is old enough that needs to go and look for a job. So Busby went out and is looking for a job and finds different, signs and everything stating, certain jobs and stuff like that. And he becomes a busboy in a hotel. Well, you'll have to read the story, but he wasn't the best busboy, but he was such a polite kitten cat, and ended up becoming the hotel cat because he was so friendly and everybody loved him. And the children, I thought, loved the book. And one of the parts of the book was he met a opera singer. And so I said to the children, do you guys know what an opera singer is? And the one little girl goes, they didn't know what it was. And I said, well, an opera singer sings really high, and she started singing. It was so cute. And at the end of the book and stuff, they thanked me and everything. And the little girl says to me, I'm going to be an opera singer. And she started singing. Oh, it was so cute. I'm thinking to myself, did I miss my calling? Should I have been a teacher? Because they were first graders and they were just amazing. And their teacher, she's a special lady, and you can tell how much those kids really respect and love her. And so I just want to thank them for that. They are in Ehrman Elementary School, which is a beautiful school. I'm used to, when my children were younger, and they're 30 and 32, I'm used to these little schools, 1 story pretty much, all this stuff. Well, I get to this school and you go through metal detectors and you have to check in with your driver's license, and it was just like a 2-story school, and it was just huge. This old Grammy was just a little confused, and so I had to have some help to find the classroom. But it was amazing what this school is, and you could just see how much the kids just there were just having a great time. But that was my day. I actually went into work like at 6 a.m. so that I could go and be able to do this mystery reader in my grandson's school. I just can't wait till I can retire. I know you shouldn't wish your life away, but I'm so looking forward to being able to retire and do things like that a little bit more, and just enjoy my grandchildren, and be able to just volunteer maybe at the school, help my daughter out so she can go and volunteer. When my son and daughter-in-law have children, be able to help them out, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Plus, like I said, with this podcast, it takes up a lot of time, and finding the right interviews, getting the questions out there, contacting the people, making sure that my questions are good, and just getting things wrote up and set up. And after recording, then there's a lot to do after that. So it's almost like a full-time job in itself, but I really enjoy it. So hopefully in the next few years, maybe I can retire and really focus a lot on that. I also do, hopefully you guys have watched me from the beginning, but if you haven't, I also refinish furniture, which I haven't really had a chance much to do that. And so that would be, my second or first or whatever job that I would like to do whenever I retire, is just to focus more on my furniture refinishing and stuff. And I call it Kirby Chic Furnishing, and the reason I call it that is because I find furniture along the side of the road sometimes. Sometimes people give it to me. sometimes I pay, but not always, because I like to find free, cheap, you know, and just restore it and bring it back to life and just maybe give it a whole new look sometimes. And so I do love doing that, and that's what I'm looking forward to as well. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to wish my life away. I like my job. I love what I do. You know, and I work for a construction company, so I do enjoy it. Learned a lot with it. I have some great mentors in there, but I'm still looking forward to retirement. So, yeah, I'm truly looking forward to these next interviews. And I know I've always said it out there, but if you would love to be on the show, if you have a story to tell, you know, something that you just feel people would love to hear, or even if you just don't know if anybody would love to hear, but you'd like to share it, I would love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. And if you have like a small business that you want to just kind of promote, or hopefully you've watched my shows, and I've had a nonprofit on there recently, and they have an upcoming event, so make sure you check out Corey Cares. Some of my other past recordings that I had Mitch McFeely from Next Tier Bank talking about fraud, so check that out. I've had my daughter-in-law Holly on there, who talked about being raised by a single father. I've had my daughter on there who talks about being a stay-at-home mom and the chaos, but just loving what she does and raising two sweet boys along the process. And there's just been so many different other episodes, and I'm sure I've missed some, and I apologize if I have. It's kind of crazy when I'm trying to drive and talk and trying to focus and not wreck. So that's that. And my camera flipping back and forth is going crazy. Sorry about that. Hopefully some of you are maybe just listening it and you're not getting the full effect of it. But if you're listening and watching, boy, you've got a little bit of entertainment going on with it. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is Wednesday, and this weather has just been crazy around here. So, but I wanted to come to you real quick, tell you about our upcoming episodes. Again, if you have an episode that you would like to do, please reach out to me, the Talking Mug Podcast @gmail.com. You can email me. You can reach me on Facebook at The Talking Mug. You can also find me on Facebook. My regular page is Terry Baker. So there's lots of ways you can reach out to me. Please do. I also have merchandise for sale. I have mugs, 11-ounce mugs that have the logo, The Talking Mug, on it. I have sweatshirts that are $38 a piece. They are hooded. I also have t-shirts that are $21, and they all have the Talking Mug. So make sure you check out my podcast. And sorry, I'm getting a little bumpy here. And follow me, subscribe. I am trying to get 100 subscribers on. I'd like to get 125, but you know what? I don't have to be greedy, so I'll take 100. And I have 4 more to go. 4 more to go to reach 100 subscribers. So if you want to help an old lady out, I would really appreciate it. So I'm coming up here, downtown Grove City, and if you've never been down here, one of the episodes I did, my very first episode, was with Beans on Broad with Carly Lewis. If you haven't been in Grove City, or you're coming through Grove City, it is downtown. It's a cute little coffee shop. They also have lunch specials, and they have breakfast. It is just a very cute, historic place. You have to check it out. Look it up, Beans on Broad. And they have a loft upstairs, which is pretty cool to hang out in as well. They also have like couches and stuff on the main floor, as well as tables. They as also do private events, so make sure you get a hold of Carly or stop in, grab a coffee, grab a croissant, Danish, whatever it is. It's a cute little coffee shop. I'm telling you, you have to check it out. I am heading home now, and oops, sorry about that, people. Again, if you're watching, man, you're getting a show. So I hope you guys have a great day, and make sure you tune in to the Talking Mug podcast. We got a lot of episodes already on there, and I started this in October of 2025, and here I am, May of 2026, and I'm still at it. And just plug it away, hoping that I'm able to that somebody can resonate with some of the things that I say and know that we're all in this together. We're not alone. And I always like to say, do you for you, do you be you for you, and be kind. Until next time, keep those mugs full and the conversations warm.